So we are live. We can start the meeting. Very good morning, guest and fellow Toastmaster. My name is Kalpesh Rana, and I am the Sergeant at Arms for today's meeting. I welcome you all for the 222nd meeting of Vadodara Toastmaster Club. Before starting the meeting, let me tell you a few ground rules which we follow in Toastmaster Club. First, as a Toastmaster, we do not talk about sex, religions, and politics. Please be refrain talking about this topic. Please mute yourself whenever you are not speaking for the meeting. Please turn off your video whenever you are stepping out of the meeting. May I request now everyone to repeat the club mission after me? Just a second. We repeat, we provide
We provide
a supportive and positive
a supportive and positive
learning experience
learning experience
in which members are empowered
in which members are empowered
to develop communication and leadership skills,
to develop communication and leadership skills,
resulting in greater self-confidence
resulting in greater self-confidence
and personal growth.
and personal growth.
Now I announce meeting is open. Now it's a time for the book of the week. The book of the week is Master Your Mind and Design Your Destiny, which is written by author Adam Koo and Stuart Tan. It is referred by Toastmaster Pawan. So I request Toastmaster Pawan to say a few words on this book. Toastmaster Pawan.
Thank you, TM Kalpesh. Well, I would like to show the book. So here it is. Master Your Mind, Design Your Destiny by Adam Koo and Stuart Tan. So in this book, we have proven strategies of doing things what we want to get ourselves empowered and feel fulfilled. Of course, I'll be talking about it in the theme as well a little bit. And I suggest everybody to check the Swiss theory, the Swiss technique theory, which is given in this book. That is really helpful for getting over some of the not so good habits and reinstalling and reconditioning some of really great habits. Thank you. Over to you, TM Kalpesh.
Thank you, Pawan. Now I hand over the dais to Vadodara Toastmaster Club, Yogesh Kantak. Thank you.
Hey, thank you, Kalpesh, Toastmaster Kalpesh. Hey, good morning to you all.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. So, as normally, Sanjit had already said, tomorrow is a Valentine's Day, and I hope it's an apt topic normally for today's meeting. Are you happy? Surely people will get happy tomorrow, no, based on the results. But today's are you happy is a very interesting question, because happiness is very relative to the people. People may get happy because of some materialistic things. Few people may not be related to any materialistic. Their happiness is completely emotional, where normally they are emotionally connected to something and they get happy for it. If you see or compare an adult person happiness with a child's happiness, you will see a vast difference. The child's happiness normally doesn't require any reason. If it is a small baby, they just keep on laughing. They are happy in their life without any ado. But as we grow up, our definition of happiness keep on changing due to the environmental and peer pressures. It started becoming materialistic. It becomes more objectively associated with the goals. And this is a very apt topic to understand. Are we really happy, or we need to reconfigure ourselves? And what an apt day for taking Toastmaster Pawan or TMD Pawan this topic when we are going to have our MOT today, where normally we are asking the same questions to the members. Are you happy? A very good topic. Now, before moving, normally I would like to get introduction by the guest. I see a guest, Samir Kumar. So good morning, Samir. Can you just turn on your video and audio and help us getting a small introduction from you?
Hi, good morning, everyone. Yeah, my name is Samir Kumar. Am I visual to everyone?
Yes, you are visual.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah. So my name is Samir Kumar. I'm basically a mechanical engineer by profession. Currently, I'm working in Schneider Electric India Private Limited. Now, earlier that was a part of L&T Electrical and Automation. So I'm working as a design engineer over there. And basically, I belongs from Jharkhand. So, and I had done my engineering from in 2011 from Jaipur. So this is the basic from my side.
And how did you came to know about VTM?
One of my senior, he is located in Mumbai. He suggested me about the Toastmaster.
Okay.
That you can improve your public speaking skills by joining this club. So he suggested me. So then I joined.
Oh, you surely will do that. Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
And, I see one more person, Tarun Galaxy M51. Hopefully he's a guest. So,
He became member, I think. Tarun.
but the name is still confusing, Galaxy F51. So I'm just taking benefit of doubt. Tarun, can you just introduce yourself and clarify this?
Yeah, good morning, all of you.
Yeah, same
Right.
Tarun.
Yeah, yeah, as rightly said, yeah, I was a guest last week, but this week I am the member. I enrolled in the
Oh,
Toastmasters.
thank you. So you are the same Tarun. I was just confirming with your last name. No. So I think normally we have only one guest today, if I'm not wrong, and we can proceed. So with this, without any ado, I would like to invite TMOD Pawan to take over the virtual dice and let us enlighten us. Are we happy? Go
Thank you.
ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me share my screen for this.
वही दिखता है.
Okay, I hope my screen is visible. Hello. Okay, thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. So the question of the day is, are you happy? Are you really happy? Well, I totally wish that everybody is happy. But in case if someone is not so happy, do you really want to become happy? So I think that's $1 million question. If yes, then you need to do certain things. If you're not happy, you need to do certain changes, change something. And if you're happy, well, that's good. Keep doing the same thing, whatever you are doing. Now, how to do that? Saying is easy, but we need the how. So I have a model here. I would love to call it a success formula. Basically, happiness means we feel good about certain things, maybe our achievements, relationships, and many others. However, if we are not in line with this definition, we can do certain things to make our things work. The first thing of this model is belief system. We really got to believe in it, that we can do something to recondition our situations. How to do that? Well, that's a big chapter. However, if someone is really interested, get into the book which I shared today. Next one is goal. Why goal is so important? Is it something like having a goal will take you to the target? Not really. It only gives the direction. Only the direction. The specific your goal is, you are more likely to get away from the distractions. For example, if you want to buy a car, you can see as many cars as you want on the road. But if you want to buy a red car, only a red car, definitely whenever a red car passes by, your brain is going to trigger you to see that and filter out everything else. That is how it works with the goal. So setting a specific goal is the first thing to get a direction in which you would be working persistently. And about the other things, I'll be talking a little later. So let us start with the meeting. And for that, we have a few things that you would like to know. The first one I would like to mention here is we have a tag team which is going to help us take this meeting very smoothly. The first one is timer. For timer role, we have TM Mufaddal, and I request TM Mufaddal to come over and explain his role.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. Good morning to the Toastmaster and my dear guest. Time isn't the main thing, but it is the only thing. I am Toastmaster Mufaddal and I am the timer for today's meeting. Today there will be only prepared speech and its evaluation. So as a timer, I will time that. I will also alert the speaker about the time which is left using the following cards. That is green, yellow and red card. As of today, there is no icebreaker speech. So for normal speech, the time limit is as follows. It should be of 5 to 7 minutes in length. At 5 minutes, I will be showing the green card. At 6 minutes, I will be showing the yellow card. And at 7 minutes, I will be showing the red card. The individual evaluation should be between 2 to 3 minutes in length. At 2 minutes, I will be showing the green card. At 2 minutes and 30 seconds, I will be showing yellow card. And at 3 minutes, I will be showing red card. Thank you, Toastmasters.
Excuse me.
Thank you,
Excuse me,
Mufaddal.
Mufaddal.
Yeah.
Yes.
So Mufaddal, if I'm not wrong, today is a special speech which requires
Yes,
adequate
yes.
time, 10 to 12 minutes.
Yes, yes.
And your card should go from 10, 11 and 12 minutes.
Okay.
Am I right?
And for evaluation also 3 to 4 minutes.
Okay.
Okay. Please make
Yes.
a note. Yeah.
Yes.
So, Mufaddal, I request you to just check the sharing screen option with you.
Yes.
Okay. Fine, Mufaddal.
Done.
Okay, thank you, Mufaddal, and all the members for correcting the timings of the speech and the evaluation. Now, I would like to invite TM Archana as our counter for the meeting. Over to you, TM Archana. Kindly explain your role.
Hello. Good morning, everyone. Good morning,
Good
TM
morning.
Meeting. I'm Archana, and I'm playing the role of counter as today's meeting. I will be noting down your points, like filler words and clutch words, like so, will, like, but, and repeated words. After that meeting, I will submit my report to GE. Thank you, and over to you, TM.
Thank you, TM Archana. Well, the final member of the tag team is TM Agarwal. She is the grammarian for today's meeting, and I would like to invite TM Pooja Agarwal to explain her roles.
Yes, thank you, Toastmaster of the day, TM Pavan. Good morning, everyone, and good morning, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today, I am playing the role of grammarian. It is my responsibility to play a to pay a close attention to all the quotes, all the words used by you. I will take a note of any misuse of English as well as any outstanding usages, quotes. It is my responsibility to introduce the word of the day and the phrase of the day. Word of the day is amenable. Its meaning is open and responsive to suggestions, easily persuaded or controlled. Usage. People who are amenable for their people who are amenable for their bright future as a public speaker are all here in Toastmasters Club. Phrase of the day is hook, line, and sinker. The meaning of that is doing something with thoroughness and passion. Usage. I have set my mind to go through the spreadsheets by Monday and I am working for it hook, line, and sinker. Each speaker is encouraged to use the word of the day and the phrase of the day. I will give my report when called upon during the meeting. Though I am a happy-go person, today if all the speakers use the word of the day and phrase of the day, I will become more happy. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, TM Pooja, for explaining your role in detail. That was wonderful. Now let us move further. This is just for benefit of the guests. Just to inform you all, let me explain the structure of the meeting. Basically, we have this meeting in 3 parts. The first one will be prepared speech, and today we'll be having one long speech, and we hope it's going to be great. I'm certain about it, actually. The next session will be table topic session, and the last one will be general evaluation session. Now, it's time to start the meeting. So before starting with the speech of TM Sanchita, I would like to call upon her evaluator, TM Pooja, to give details of her speech. Over to you, TM Pooja.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Pawan. My target and diligent speaker, Toastmaster Sanchita, is pursuing motivational strategies as her pathways. And today is her last speech of last level, that is L5P3. She had been always in hook, line, and sink in each and every speeches. And today also she'll keep that motto in the last speech. Objective of her speech is reflect your pathways. The speech title is Memorable Journey. Timer, please note her timings are 10 to 12 minutes. So for your guidelines, I will just tell you at 10 minutes, show green card, at 11, yellow, at 12, red, and it will last till 12 minutes and 30 seconds. And for evaluation, at 3, green, 3.5 is yellow, and 4 minutes to 30 seconds, it's going to be the red card. So timer, please take down this note. And
sorry to interrupt, but for red card, I have to show red card at 12 minutes and 30 seconds.
No, 12 minutes you have to show, and it will be till 30 seconds the grace point. So after 30 seconds, if the speaker exceeds the speech or evaluation point also gets disqualified.
Okay.
And for the evaluator, you have to show at 3 minutes green card. At 3.5, it's yellow. 4 minutes, you have to immediately show your red card, but you have to make it sure that till 30 seconds it is there. And if the evaluator exceeds the time, that also you have to note down that the evaluator is disqualified from the voting.
Okay.
Correct? And I know that's your debut role. All the best to the timer too.
Thank you.
So my target speaker, Toastmaster Sanchita, rock the platform and do your best. All the best. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Pawan.
Thank you, TM Pooja. Let us invite TM Sanchita, our rock star in terms of speaking. And I really request everybody to join their hands together and welcome TM Sanchita. Over to you, TM Sanchita, for the speech, Memorable Journey.
Sorry to interrupt. It is her last speech. So my request to all the members to give her standing ovation after the completion of her speech. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, TM. Pawan, are you able to hear me? Am I audible and visible?
Yes, you are.
Thank you. Somewhere in your journey, turn around and enjoy the view. This anonymous quote summarizes my feelings today. Fellow Toastmasters and most welcome guests, today I am giving the last speech from the part, Motivational Strategies. This entire journey has been full of realizations and learnings. It all began on 4 June 2019 with my icebreaker. At that time, I was a member of Monroeville Toastmasters Club 2954. This club is in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, a city in the northeastern side of United States of America. As per Wikipedia, the total Asian population there is around 5 to 6%. Our club had more than 20 members, but only 3 to 4 Asians, which included me. When I took my icebreaker to my mentor, who was a non-Asian, she wanted to know more about India. Then I realized people there are as curious about us as we are about them. Thus, I prepared a PowerPoint presentation showing the geographical map of India as well as the political map of India. I spoke about the Himalayas, the Indian Ocean, the deserts, and the varied languages that we have in our country. My icebreaker was not just an introduction of myself, but also my country. I also mentioned as a retirement plan, I want to become a motivational speaker. One of the feedback of my evaluator was to start working diligently on my retirement plan. After this speech, people came and asked me about the Toastmasters clubs of India and whether they have it in English or the multiple languages of India. I told them we have most of the clubs organizing speeches in English. At that time, I was also pursuing the old advanced communicator manual, which was the old format. I kept on switching between the two. My next speech was based on picking up a fitness activity as a habit. At that time, I used to walk 5 miles after returning from office. It took me a while to develop this habit. Needless to say, my topic of research was how to pick up a fitness activity as a hobby. I completed this speech. I then completed the evaluation also. I was able to complete the icebreaker, the evaluation, and first speech of the evaluation and feedback within 2 months. TM Mansoor, do you believe I was able to complete my level 1 in the next 2 months? Okay. And TM Pavan, do you believe I was able to complete my level 1 in the next 2 months? Could you please unmute and say?
Yes, definitely. Why not? You are a diligent person and hardworking lady. So definitely yes.
I wish that was the case. But there are 2 times in a year when I get distracted from my Toastmasters path, which is February and September, the months of contest. I enjoy participating in contests. They give us an opportunity to speak to a whole new audience. Those were the days of physical meetings. Each and every contest meet has its own experiences. One of the memorable ones was I was in a meeting full of people in a room where I was the token Asian. I got an opportunity to represent my club at different levels. I even won the District 13, Division C, Area 24 International Speech Contest 2020, March. Sadly, the contest did not proceed further because the lockdowns got imposed. I was pursuing motivational strategies, so my contest speech was also considered a project in my Toastmasters path. From April 2020, I again resumed my pathways journey because the old format was going to become obsolete. Here I spoke about what all I did to beat the stress of the pandemic. With diligent pursuing, I was able to complete my level 2 by September 2020. Then I had to travel from the United States of America to India in October 2020. The relocation and resettlement took about a month. After that, I joined the Vadodara Toastmasters Club. TM Krunal became my mentor. There, I spoke about the experiences of traveling in a Vande Bharat flight with all the COVID restrictions at place. I had barely managed to complete my level 3 when the contest season came again. I was lucky enough to represent our club at the area level where I stood second in the table topics contest. Now I was facing the Herculean task of level 4, This was the most difficult level of all the levels in this path. I had to do a project to improve our club. Vadodara Toastmasters Club is the most successful club in our division, which makes my work even more difficult. Members were increasing in leaps and bounds, thanks to Toastmaster Baiju's target of 50 members. TM Yogesh, do you think anything better can be done for a club like this?
Yes.
That is correct. One of the problems that I realized with the newcomers was how to maneuver their path in Toastmasters. I was planning to document the steps when I came across the Vadodara Toastmasters Club YouTube channel. There were no new videos since the last 10 months. This was a good medium to use. I called up Toastmaster Krunal, Toastmaster Vikram, and Toastmaster Pushkar for videos on how to select path in Toastmasters.org, topic selection, and evaluation. They immediately came on board and created the videos. They were so good. They were simply beyond my imagination. I was so excited that I managed to irritate Toastmaster Baiju for uploading the videos in our VTM channel. Finally, everything was sorted out, the videos were uploaded, and I completed my speech. Thanks to Toastmaster Krunal, Toastmaster Baiju, Toastmaster Vikram, and Toastmaster Pushkar for helping me out with this speech. The next elective in level 4 reminded me of a hobby. I enjoy blogging, but there are times I become lazy. And that was the case last year when I had become very lazy that I did not blog for a few weeks. I took up blogging-based speech in my electives. Here I had to write 8 blogs. Writing these 8 blogs got me back into the groove of blogging, and I was able to give my speech. You see, the path also allows you to display your digital hobbies. Now, I was at level 5. Here again, I had to give a speech with a team. I created a team of Toastmaster Viral, Toastmaster Pooja Gajiwala, and Toastmaster Gitanjali. My research topic was based on how these people have used Toastmasters at different phases in their lives to create a better version of themselves. Thank you, Toastmaster Viral, Toastmaster Pooja, and Toastmaster Gitanjali for immediately coming on board and helping me out with this speech. Now, I had to give an elective from level 5. While I was going through all the choices, the words of the evaluator from my icebreaker speech came back to me. Start working on your retirement plan. My retirement plan was to becoming a professional speaker. So there was an elective, prepare to speak professionally. I chose that elective, but it had a speech of 18 to 22 minutes. A biggest fear of every speaker. Toastmaster Pooja Gajiwala, what do you think is the biggest fear in such a big speech?
The biggest fear is that whether we can capture the interest of everyone with our content.
Absolutely. I had another fear that I would forget something. It's a huge speech. So I went around different materials, different videos on how I can give such a speech and not forget anything and make an error. Ultimately, I thought if I'm so scared of making errors, why not give a speech on errors itself? When I retrospect in my life, every time I have made an error, I have learned so much. So I picked up the topic of errors and gave a speech. I memorized everything. I remembered everything. In spite of that, Toastmaster Pooja Agarwal, do you think anything can go wrong even if you have remembered everything and memorized everything?
No, I don't feel so.
There are factors which go beyond your control. That day, I was connected through my laptop. Right at the 14th minute of my speech, the power went off. Luckily, Toastmaster Gitanjali was connected through her cell phone. I ran to her room and completed my speech. So, friends, as the Murphy's Law says, anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But if you are well prepared, you can handle the situation and come out successful and strong. As I think about all these speeches, I realize every speech, every project has been a learning experience. This path is very special to me, not only because it's my first path, but because I completed it in 2 countries, in 2 clubs, in 2 continents, in 2 time zones. I'm thankful to all my club members, my mentors, for helping me out in this entire path. For all the new joinees, when you are working on your icebreaker, the entire path of 14, 15 speeches may seem very rough. But remember, if you are diligent and hardworking, you can complete it. During your course or your journey, you may receive some harsh feedback, but don't take it to heart. Remember, it is only for your benefit. The more you learn, the better you become. And when you are standing on your last speech, you will realize how much you have improved. Over and all, I'm so happy that I have made this memorable journey. I recommend this path to everyone, and I look forward to a new pathways for creating a new memorable journey. Over to you, TMOD.
Please switch on
Well,
your videos and a round of applause for her last speech, first completion of the pathway. A great
Absolutely.
journey. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, TM Sanchita, for such a wonderful speech. It was power packed, and it was kind of a movie which was going all in our heads. I'm sure it is same for other people as well. I was visualizing everything like watching a movie. Wonderful speech. I'm impressed. Now let us call upon the timer for the timer's report for this speech. And meanwhile, I'll be continuing with the theme, today's theme.
Speaker 1, Sanchita ma'am, took 11 minutes, 28 seconds.
Well, thank you, Mufaddal. So that proves that she's
So,
qualified.
yes, it is qualified.
Yeah. Thank you. So I talked about a few things of the strategies. I mean, the formula of ultimate success. What is that? Basically, success may mean many things to many people. It's just a personal perception. It means what you want. And we all want different things. So the first one was the belief system. Second one was the goal. These were the two aspects of the entire setup of that model. The third is the strategy, which is the most important. Even the writer, author James Clear has mentioned in his book Atomic Habits that actually the system takes you where you want to go. If you pursue each and everything very closely, then definitely you will reach there. And once you have the system, for example, I have a self-journal here, you can see. You can make one for yourself. This is a great tool to help you to take you to your goals. Now, once you have verified a strategy, the time comes of taking action. Information and ideas are just potential power, but actual power comes when you take actions. So when you get onto something, when you work for something, it is certain that at times you are supposed to fail. Basically, I take this, that is a kind of a word called feedback. Feedback, I have applied that thing in my life, and I've never realized that I have failed in time. That was just a feedback in terms of what I did, the amount of work I did for that particular thing. And then analyze it and do something about it, that those setbacks, those loopholes. And once you can do that, definitely we're going to change your approach, your action, your strategy also at times, and get to your desired results. So what to do about this feedback? Let me give you a metaphor. Suppose you want to see the sunrise, and if you have a tunnel vision and you are running east with a view of total certainty that you are going to see the sunset, but you are not evaluating yourself. If you're not evaluating your progress, whether you are going in the right direction or you are just running only because you know sun rises in the east. So here is the point. Evaluate your actions, your progress on a daily basis until it starts working. Until it starts working. No matter how many times you need to work, do it over and over and over and over again. How many times? Until it works. Now, let us get into the meeting further. I'll be discussing the remaining part of this theme in the closing. So now it's time for table topic. And for today, we have today we don't have table topic.
So
I think we have general evaluation straight away.
Toastmaster Pawan, I think normally we
Yes,
have
sir.
a time and we can go for a table topic if everyone agrees. And as it is an impromptu session, I would like to take up a role as a table topic master for it.
That's great. Wonderful. This is called an example of leadership. Wonderful.
So let's go for it. For benefit of all and the guest, let me explain the table topics first. What table topics means. In any Toastmasters meeting, we have three sections. One is nothing but your prepared speech, where normally the speech is prepared according to the project which we are driving or which we are completing. Like Toastmaster Sanchita has given a prepared speech. Second section is nothing but the evaluations, where the feedbacks are given on the speeches so that normally it can be better. And the third section and the most interesting section is nothing but in table topics. Table topics is basically nothing but a very impromptu session. Now, when I say impromptu session, which means what? See, in our real life, you will always get into a situation where suddenly somebody will ask you a question and you really don't know what to answer them. It could be your boss asking for any kind of information. It could be your friends asking some kind of advices, or it can be plain your girlfriend and wife asking how I am looking. And that time you have to think on your feet to answer and come out of that situation. And this section exactly will help you in mastering that skill. And as tomorrow is a Valentine's Day, I hope everyone needs to master that skills today. So let's go for it. In table topics, you will be having an opportunity to speak for 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute is a minimum criteria. 2 minutes is a maximum criteria with a 30 seconds grace. A charmer moversal, you have to show a green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1 minute 30 seconds, and a red card at 2 minutes for the qualification. Timer, can you just confirm you're okay with this?
Yes, I'm okay with this.
Okay, great. So now let's start with it. I will call out the names. I will give them the topics and you have to start speaking once they are ready. You can take 15 seconds to prepare yourself and then you can go ahead with that. Let's start with nothing but your Toastmaster Pradeep. Let's start with a Toastmaster Pradeep. Toastmaster Pradeep, can you just turn on your video and audio?
Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you a question. What do you love most about yourself? Toastmaster Pradeep, the question is, what do you love most about yourself? The dice is yours.
The most important thing about myself is that I'm the kind of the person who is learning new things, and I don't keep those things with myself only. I'm always sharing those things with others. I'm here also in this Toastmaster. I'm here also for contributing whatever knowledge that I have acquired up till date now. So that is the most important thing. The people, what I feel that people are doing the things for the purpose of significance, or for some another purpose that people will admire us like that. But I am not that kind of person. I'm feeling from deep within that I want to grow myself first. And once I grow myself, I will do my best to grow others. That is what the most important thing, and that is what the good thing about myself. And this is also the purpose of universe. If you go with the universe is always contributing to others. The universe is also helping people to grow and helping others and contributing. And I am just here to serve the purpose of universe. That's all. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That's an interesting answer, and we agree with you. Let's go with another one. Let me take, I think there is a guest, Latika too. Latika, can you just turn on your audio video?
Hello.
Yeah, hello. Good morning.
Yeah, hi.
Hi.
Good morning.
So the topic for you is, what is your favorite song and why? Latika, your topic is, what is your favorite song and why?
When will the green card be displayed?
1 minute. You just speak. You don't worry about that.
If I go with current time, my current favorite song is from Gehraiya, Besafar Sir, because I really admired that movie and I really like Deepika Padukone. My favorite song kind of keeps changing with time. It depends on how I'm feeling, what place of mind I'm in. One more favorite song that I have is this is quite hard. Okay, I'm just going to end it right now. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. No issues. Thank you. Let me proceed with guest Samir. Guest Samir, can you turn on your audio video?
Yeah.
Okay. So guest Samir, let me ask you a question. Is it possible to lie without saying a word? The question 2 is it possible to lie without saying a word? The stage is yours.
Is it possible to lie without saying a word? I think it can be possible in one way. Like there are instances when you don't need a word to say, but you can lie by doing your actions. That you had said someone something else 1 or 2 days before, and you are doing some different actions at that moment without saying any word. So obviously you can say lie to anyone without doing any work at that particular moment. So I think it is like that only.
Continue speaking.
The topic is something like I'm not able to think like in what context I have to say. So that's why I'm becoming speechless on that particular part.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Let me go ahead with Toastmaster Ankit. Toastmaster Ankit, can you turn on your audio video?
Yes.
Okay. So Toastmaster Ankit, your topic is, would you break the law to save a loved one? Would you break the law to save a loved one?
Yeah, of course, we all would do that if our loved ones are in danger. For example, if your mother or any of your family members whom you are too close to um, has some disease, and it is the time that you need to take her or him to the hospital right now, right away. Now that day, you would jump every single, no matter it's red or what. If the police is standing there, they are trying to stop you also, then you won't listen because something is more important than now keeping the law, and you will break it. And like in schools, sometimes we do break the law by uh, for uh, for saving our friends from getting punishments. And teacher says go straight to the do this, and yeah, for example, the best one is being in a proper uniform is if we can say law type. So we many a times, like, one friend is not in proper uniform and he is getting punishment, so we all make our shoes dirty and just remove our belt, and we all get the punishments. So we are breaking the law. So majority of the time, either we break the law because our loved ones are in danger, or because we just want to do some mischiefs. Also, that is also a case. That's all from my side.
Okay. Thank you, Toastmaster Ankit. Thank you. Let me go to the next. Dhara Samani. Hi. Your already video is on. Make your audio on, please.
Hi, good
Hi.
morning.
Let me ask you a question. Okay. What's the best part of growing older? What the best part of growing older?
I think everything like getting older is like obviously turning into a old wine. You mature, you get mature over and over, right? So for me, getting older means it's not about age. Obviously age is there, but acquiring more knowledge, more exposure. You explore the world, right? In a way, and at a point, and at a point, like you feel that now, like even you can contribute. So I think growing older is like something, a mixture of maturity, contribution to the society, uh, and yeah, making the world beautiful. Okay.
Okay. Thanks. A nice views, a deep thought. I'm still wondering and figuring out what's the best part of growing older. I would always like to be in the child mode.
It is a journey. It is a journey.
It's a journey, right?
Yeah.
Thank you. Let me go to the next. Toastmaster Kalpesh, our SSA.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Toastmaster Kalpesh, let me ask you a very simple question. What's make you smile?
Yes.
What's make you smile? Toastmaster Kalpesh. Yeah.
Thank you, table topic master Yogesh Kantak. So what make me smile? So it depends on the time frame. Means suppose if I am a small child, at that time the toy definitely will make me smile. And as I grow older slowly, okay, and when I reach to the school, the things which make me smile is a great numbers in examination, that I think everybody will uh, like that, great numbers. Again, if you grow again older at the age of a teenager, definitely a smile from the girl which you like, that gives a smile, then that makes me smile as well. So that is another thing. After one again you grow older and you get married to someone else or that girl as well, after that you get a smile because she is smiling, and after that you get a kids, and if they are smiling, then you also get the smile. So according to me, the smile is which time frame you are in. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.
Thank you. That's right. But certainly you were not smiling answering this, so this doesn't make you smile. Thank you. Let's go maybe the next. Okay. Toastmaster Gitanjali. Can you make your audio on?
Yes.
I will ask you a very simple question. An interesting one, my personal favorite. Why are you you? Why are you you?
I am Gitanjali. I love myself. I love my attitude. I always like to do something for the society, whether I will get in return or not. That is my weakness also. That is the most powerful point also. Always, when as I am retired teaching faculty, when I was in my professional life, I always used to help my juniors, seniors. Suppose someone is having any work, they want some free period. Without their request, I used to make them free for their period to do their work. Suppose someone is going for in tour with the students, they could not complete their checking. I used to lend my hands to, I always used to help them by saying, you give me your bundle, I will check your paper, don't worry, you go for the tour. Many a times people take me as granted, but I never mind. I think it is my duty to help the others. So I used to do it. And this is all about Gitanjali. And because I am Gitanjali, so doing all my work with full happiness for the others. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you. Yes, you want to say something, Dara?
I think my table topic was suitable for her.
Every topic is suitable for everyone. Thinking on the page.
Getting older is like she is telling the proper answer.
Okay. Let me go with the last one. And I would like to invite our VP, who is always in a burden and stress, Toastmaster Mansoor.
Hello, yeah.
Yeah. Do you ever celebrate the green lights? Do you ever celebrate the green lights? Over to you.
So, talking about the green lights is something I see only on the roads and in Toastmasters meetings. So, if you ask me if I celebrate, yes, I will share an incident. Like a few weeks ago, I met with an accident. It was somewhat related to timing. So I was moving to try to cross the green before the green light turns to yellow light, and in the process, I hit an auto rickshaw, and I got my leg injured. And currently, I am sitting at my home working from home. So timing is very important, and green light is something which gives a sign. Green light is a sign, so you can you have to judge the situation. And like in currently I'm waiting for the green card to show up so that I know that when I have to stop or continue my speech. So yeah, over to you.
Thank you. Thank you, Toastmaster Mansoor. It's an interesting session. Thank you for all participating. It was an complete session, wasn't table topic, impromptu. Thanks for all. I will ask timer to showcase the timings for everyone.
I have took screenshots, so could I get time to represent
No
it?
problem. Go ahead with that. I will in the dice normally give back to the TMOD to test. Are we happy? TMOD Pawan.
Thank you, TM Yogesh. It was really a wonderful table topic session, although it was a surprise one, but it was impressive. Now it's time to call upon and introduce to our general evaluator. So, general evaluator of the day is TM Gitanjali. Please join your hands to welcome TM Gitanjali. Over to you, TM Gitanjali, madam.
Am I audible and visible?
Yes, madam, you are.
Okay, thank you, Toastmaster Pawan. Namaskar and very good morning to each one of you. I am Toastmaster Gitanjali, the GE of today's meeting. I welcome you all in my evaluation segment. As we know today, there was only one speaker, thus I have only one evaluator. It's the time to welcome Toastmaster Pooja Gajiwala to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Sanchita. TM Pooja, one of the seasoned speakers and evaluators of this club. Dear ladies and gentlemen, please join your hands to welcome Toastmaster Pooja with a loud round of applause to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Sanchita. Toastmaster Pooja Gajiwala, be on the stage.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Gitanjali Madam, GE of today's meeting, for that wonderful introduction of mine. Once again, good morning to all the esteemed members, guests, and a special morning to my target and splendid speaker, Toastmaster Sanchita. Congratulations for your completion of this pathway. What a journey, memorable journey you had. There are many wow points which I'll come up with those first and then to the recommendation part. Am I visible and audible?
Yes.
Yes, okay, fine. Thank you. Well-crafted speech with a quote that engaged everyone with your content. Beginning, body, and conclusion was synced with the transition of your journey. You gave the point that your journey was started in USA Club of Toastmasters. There you had opted for the old manual, which was competent communication skill, and there you started with the icebreaker. And when you had the experience of your mentor who was non-Asian, she expected more about your content and icebreaker being an Indian. So how you could manage there, that was also a remarkable point to take for everyone who are in this Toastmasters club. The second point, your eye contact engaged everyone. You questioned to the member, that was also the point of interest, and with the relevant question, you had the content to be carried forward. Your icebreaker experience. You landed with Vadodara Toastmasters Club, the roller coaster ride due to the pandemic, but still you didn't give up because it was your self-motivation, and your pathway also says that it's a motivational strategy which reflects to everyone. Still, with all due diligence, she made a point to join the Vadodara Toastmasters Club, and where she opted for the seasoned mentor Toastmaster Kunal sir. Her experience before preparation and at the time of delivering was also been given in this speech. She had bitter experience when the power was cut, but still she motivated everyone with her splendid speech and content in each and every levels. She gave her gratitude not only to Toastmaster Krunal, Pushkar sir, Toastmaster Vikram, but all the members who held her. And the last speech, Toastmaster Viral, Toastmaster Gitanjali madam, and Toastmaster Pooja, how they were the helping tool for her speech, which was in the last level. What a memorable journey synced with her title, Memorable Journey. Many wow points, but still for next level, maybe the next speech or the next pathway, few recommendations. And yes, I'm sure she is amenable to take these recommendations. First, you started with the journey of CC. You could have moved here and there. It was just a movement, still there, here, forward or backward, but asking the question. That was a missing point which would have been taken. Second, voice modulation when you had the dialogue delivery with Toastmaster Kunal, Toastmaster Pushkar, Vikram, and Baiju regarding uploading the video. That time you could have been in the voice modulation or in the dialogue delivery movement. That's the two recommendation points, and I'm sure Toastmaster Sanchita is going to be the best motivational speaker, not only in Vadodara, but throughout the globe. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Gitanjali madam.
Timer, please give your timing report of Toastmaster Pooja.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't record it, the evaluation. Sorry. Actually, I was busy with the report of table topics.
Yeah, it's okay. I have recorded the timing. Toastmaster Pooja took 4 minutes and 12 seconds.
Sorry, really sorry.
Qualified, na?
Yes, she is qualified.
She's qualified. Thank you, Mansoor. Thank you. After listening such authentic and thoughtful evaluation, now it is time to enjoy the AHA report by Toastmaster Archana. Toastmaster Archana, be on the dais, and dear listener, please welcome her warm-heartedly. Toastmaster Archana.
Thank you, Gitanjali ma'am. All are speak perfectly except Pradeep, Toastmaster Pradeep, Toastmaster Latika, Ankit, Dharasamini, and Kalpesh. Kalpesh use less than 5 and Latika use less than 5 Ankit use less than 5 and 2 so, and Toastmaster Dharasami use 10 times and Kalpesh use 5 times So that's all from my side.
Thank you, Team Archana. Very honest report given by you. Dear listener, please
Hi, Archana.
welcome.
Archana, like, can you please repeat mine, Dhara?
You use 10 times only.
Okay.
Should I continue? Should I continue?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
After listening our report, now let's move towards our grammarians report. Dear listener, please welcome Toastmaster Pooja Agarwal, our grammarian of today's meeting. Thus, welcome her with a loud round of applause. TM Pooja, be on the dais.
Thank you, TM Gitanjali ma'am. I am not that much happy today as word of the day and phrase of the day is used by only TM Pooja Gajiwala. Improper grammatical usage are not there. It was perfect. Then list quotes, thoughts, words and saying that I liked where TM Sanchita used the word Herculean task. That means a hard task which we are doing. Word meets and bound means boundary line. Word retrospect. The more you learn, the more you become better. TM Pavan TMOD says, take your own failure as a feedback to work on it and get your success. Evaluate yourself daily. President TM Yogesh explained very well the word impromptu. I was every time wondering what is this word impromptu. Yes, and I learned what is the exact meaning of impromptu today. TM Pradeep Mane said a line, I want to grow for myself, creates a very good positive vibes to learn and being a amenable person. Thank you. Over to you, TM Gitanjali ma'am.
Thank you, TM Pooja. You presented a very comprehensive report on grammatical aspect of today's meeting. Thank you so much. Now it's my time to present an overall report of the meeting. Actually, our meeting started exactly bang on 10 a.m. But our sergeant at arms opened the meeting room quite ahead. So kudos to Toastmaster Kalpesh. Our sergeant at arms very diligently and honestly opened the meeting. He talked about the three rules, main rules of the club meeting, and also he talked about the mission and vision of our club. Then very smoothly, he handed the charge to our presiding officer, Toastmaster Yogesh. Toastmaster Yogesh, very nicely, he welcomed all the guests, given the introduction of the guests, and also he has briefly talked about today's theme. Then he has handed his charge to our Toastmaster of the day, TM Pavan, very smooth. Toastmaster Pavan, wow, what a wonderful theme you have presented before all of us. Are you happy? Was the theme of today's meeting. Actually, our whole life revolves around to get happiness. We all want to be happy, and whatever we are doing just to get the happiness. And also I will appreciate Toastmaster Pawan for guiding and giving us the name of the book, which gave us the most beautiful strategies to make our life happy. The name of the book is Master Your Mind to Design Your Destiny. Thank you so much for the brief introduction of that book. Now, if I don't talk about my 3 tag team members, then my G report will remain incomplete. All the 3 members of my tag team, Toastmaster Mufaddal as a timer, Toastmaster Archana as a aha counter, Toastmaster Pooja Agarwal as a grammarian, all of them are very amenable member, and they have done their duty very honestly and diligently to make this meeting successful and to run this meeting very smoothly. That's 3 cheers for my tag team. Now, as we know, today we have MOT. Therefore, there was only one speaker, and that is TM Sanchita. TM Sanchita, it was wonderful to hear such a wonderful narration and speech by you. By giving the speech, especially at the end, you motivated all the members, new members, to complete at least one part of Toastmasters. And this way you fulfill the aim of your path, motivation strategy. Well done, Toastmaster Sanjita. Then comes again Toastmaster Yogesh. I was a little upset because table topic segment was the most wonderful and attractive segment of our meeting. And because of in agenda, it was not mentioned. So I was a little upset. But see, the challenge, see the courage and challenge-taking attitude of Toastmaster Yogi. He immediately took the challenge and given such a wonderful topic to all the speakers. Not only his topics were wonderful, but all the participants, they narrated themselves very wonderfully through their expressions. And then comes my only evaluator, Toastmaster Pooja, who gave very authentic feedback to Toastmaster Sanchita. And I believe those feedbacks certainly will help her to be a great speaker in future. Toastmaster Mansoor, kudos to you because you have shared and circulated the agenda well in advance. Then Toastmaster Adil, really I love his posters. He can make simple topic in a simple way, represents through his poster, which goes from our eyes to our mind to our heart. It was so authentic. Thanks to Toastmaster Adil for making such a wonderful poster. Today, just I want to say one thing, especially members, those who are the participants in the meeting, they should at least join 5 or 10 minutes ahead of the meeting. It's my request to them. Otherwise, it was a wonderful meeting and it ran very smoothly. Therefore, all my heartfelt congratulations to all the members, those who have participated in today's meeting. Thanks. And over to you, TM Pawan, to conclude your theme. Thanks.
Sorry to interrupt, but can I share timer report?
Yes, yes.
So speaker one took 11 minutes 28 seconds, and that is qualified. And now coming towards table topics, Toastmaster Pradeep sir took 1 minute 13 seconds, so qualified. Guest Latika Chaug took 45 seconds, so as it is less than 1 minute, so disqualified. Guest Samir Kumar took 48 seconds, so it is disqualified. Toastmaster Ankit took 1 minute 49 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Kalpesh sir took 1 minute 12 seconds, and it is qualified. Guest Dara Samani took 1 minute 14 seconds, and it is qualified. Toastmaster Gitanjali ma'am took 1 minute 24 seconds, qualified. Toastmaster Mansoor took 1 minute 16 seconds, and it is qualified. And Evaluator took 4 minutes and 13 seconds, and it is qualified.
So, Stumody of the day, please take the charge.
You are on mute.
I am on
Thank
mute.
you. Thank you. No, I am, madam. Thank you, G. Gitanjali, madam, for the report. It was really wonderful. And I picked a few points which I'll be using in my future role of G. Thank you. Now, let's get back into the theme. I think it's time to conclude it. But before concluding it, let me remind you what we talked about. We talked about 6 things. First one is belief system, or the values, which you know now what they are. Next one is goal. You must have a specific goal, because you can't hit a target you never set. You must set it. And then once it is set, get onto the strategy making things. Do the needful. Arrange the thing. If you want to go somewhere, you buy a ticket, you book the date, you reserve a hotel. Likewise, do everything what it's needed to reach to your goal. The next thing comes action, massive action. We talked about it, but what actually massive action means? Do it to work throughout day and night, all 24 hours? That's not going to work. First thing is, we need to take calculated, but we need to be persistent at our actions. That is going to take us to the result. And there, we also talked about the feedback, not failure. Failure is just the first attempt in learning, as very well said by our ex-president, late APJ Abdul Kalam. So that's a point to take here. So such feedbacks will help us to guide through the rest of the journey to reach to success. Once you are succeed, you are fulfilled, you are happy. No matter what you do, be it in a career, relationship, family things, personal reasons, concerns, it works everywhere. If you do it really well, diligently, it is definitely going to pay you off. I have applied that thing in my life, and I have seen that I'm doing better. Now, let me take one example, a small short story as a metaphor. I'm going to take a very common story, which is of Sir Thomas Edison. We all know that we don't have candle lights right around us because of him. We have lights and bulbs. But another thing that we might not be noticing, that he went through multiple so-called failures he took as feedback. And instead of going through some, let's say, criticism and not so inspiring support, he did it. Once he happened to come across one experiment where he exploded, nearly killed his co-workers. And they were so scared that they actually frowned at him. And they said that, "Are you crazy? Are you planning to kill us?" Then he showed it, then his diary. He wrote 9,999 times more to do that experiment to get these bulbs and lights working. So that should be the attitude. It's not failure. It's only the feedback. look into it, be a respectful kind of person, do the work, get your results. Now, just before concluding this, I would like to suggest a very simple thing, but quite effective. Never choose a poor solution for a poor situation. I repeat, never choose a poor solution for a poor situation. Most of us do. I am guilty of it too. I did a lot many times. When I realized it doesn't work. Anyway, stay happy, do all you need to do, and keep your entertainment on the top of the list. Because unless and until you are entertained, it's very hard to be happy. Great. Have a great day, everybody. And with this, I hand over the stage to our presiding officer, TM Yogesh. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Timothy Pawan, for an excellent session. Before I proceed with the closing notes, I will request our Zoom master to vote to initiate the polling for the table topic session. I hope it's done. Okay. So by the time our Zoom masters prepares the or check the polling results, let's hear it from the guest how they feel for the today's meeting. Can we start with guest Samir?
Yogesh, can we launch the poll for role players as well?
Yeah, sure. Please go ahead. Yeah, so guest Samir, can you just turn on your audio and video?
Yeah.
Yeah. So just wanted to know how you felt about the meeting. Any feedbacks from your
The
side?
meeting was very good, especially the impromptu session. It was pretty good that we are getting a topic instantly and we have to speak on that. So that was pretty well. And the speaker who presented the topic, I'm not remembering the actual name of her, and she's presenting for L5. So that was also very good. I have learned a lot, and she explained the journey, what she has went through during the COVID time and everything. So that was very good. So overall session was very well. I will love to join and to attend the next session on next Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you, guest Samir.
Yeah, thank you.
Let's hear it from guest Latika. Latika, can you just turn on your audio video? Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. The session was really great. I think I joined a little later, so I missed the starting speeches. But I think the way everybody presented was amazing. And impromptu session was interesting. I was not thinking that I'll be given a topic. And that really made me realize that I really need to work on public speaking. And yeah, I think it was a fruitful session. I was confused, like if I should give this a try or if I should not, because unless you take an action, it's hard to understand you need it or not. So finally, I'm glad that I joined this group, as in at least I attended this meeting. But I would like to still give another try on next Sunday, or 1 or 2 tries, and then I think I can finalize on if I want to join it.
Yeah, sure. Why not? As you said rightly that you joined late, you missed your introduction. So can you introduce yourself to us and how you came to know about VTM?
Yeah, hi, I'm Dr. Latika and I'm pursuing my MD in Preventive and Social Medicine in Baroda Medical College. I got introduced with VTM to my father. I think I told him that I really suck at public speaking. So he told me that there is this club called as Toastmasters. And then I looked at the videos on YouTube, and I understood that really people master their art of public speaking through this typical. It's a very self-motivated and feedback. I mean, you give a lot of efforts into not stressing on failure and actually on feedback, and it's a safe environment. I experienced this in Ahmedabad first. I think but because of studies, I could not join it. And yeah, I tried to search Toastmasters in Vadodara, and I found this group. Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Hopefully we see you as a member.
Sure.
As our VPM is not present in the meeting today, I'm just dropping her and my number in the chat. So if
Yeah,
you and a
that
guest
would be
wants to
great.
connect normally for anything, you can call us.
Thank
Okay?
you. Yeah.
Yeah. Now with this, I will request Zoom Master normally, if he's ready with the awards, normally can we display? Have it a display?
Yes, Yogesh, give me a minute.
Okay. Best supporting role player. Toastmaster Pooja.
Thank you so much.
Role player of the day. Toastmaster Pawan. Best table topic speaker of the day. Toastmaster Gitanjali. I think there is no surprise here. So best table of the day is
Thank
Toastmaster
you.
Pooja. And same goes with this. Best prepared speaker is Toastmaster Sangeeta. Congratulations to all.
Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you. With this, normally we will proceed with the NAMOT session, but I believe normally it's formal within the members. So the guests can drop if they want, and Zoom Master can stop the YouTube channel live.
Photo is pending.
Yeah, photo. Can everybody makes their video on? Let's have a quick photo. And who is taking that?
Okay, I will.
Okay.
Yes.
Everybody was posing.
So on a count of 3, 1, 2, 3. Done.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I once again, please.
You took selfie or what?
My grid look changed. Just a second. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Done.
Thank you.